You guys ready for day 143? Let's go!
What's up, guys? I am Michael McInerney, and this is Leo the Hiking Dog. For the last year, we have been planning and preparing for this thru-hike of the Appalachian Trail. Thank you for joining our adventure. If you are enjoying the journey, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We would be super thankful.
Good morning. It's day 143. Time to cross the Kennebec. We got about a little over 7 miles to get there. So we should get there right as the guys are getting there, close to around 9 o'clock. It's about a little after 6, about 6:19 right now. So getting out a little bit later than I wanted to, but that's okay. It was raining this morning. So sometimes on rainy mornings it takes a little longer for me to climb up out of the tent. It's it's not raining hard. It was just sprinkling. It wasn't supposed to rain over the next 3 days, but apparently the meteorologist got it wrong again. So, all right. But there is a shelter on the way, so we're going to stop in there and use the privy real quick as soon as we get that direction. But yeah, we're going to try to get in somewhere between 21 and 22 miles today. That's what our goal is. We met our goal yesterday. We should be able to get these miles in even faster than yesterday, and probably be in camp a little bit earlier, which would be nice, rather than hiking until 7 o'clock at night. Once you started at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we'll see how the day goes, but we're off and we're rolling. Let's go. Alright guys, as we near the Kennebec River crossing, a lot of people have warned me there is a bird there, and there's a bird and it's attacking people. So it is apparently drawn blood on a few people, and it's swooping down at them, and so everybody's kind of been warning me to be safe. So I think it's a little funny, but it's okay. I have a special way with birds, right? So I'm not worried at all. You see, me and birds, we have a relationship. A little garlic, a little onion, a little salt and pepper. You can bake them at about 375 until the skin is nice and crispy. Yeah, I think he's going to catch the drift, and he's not going to want to mess with us. So, yeah, so that's just another thing that we are currently thinking about as we're getting closer and walking through what essentially is a swamp right now. I'm glad I didn't put my dry socks on this morning. That would have done no good. No good at all. Because we are still in Shrek Swamp and getting caught on everything because there are trees down everywhere. Oh. So anyway, all right. We're a couple miles into it, getting closer. It was only 7 miles away, so about 5 more miles we'll be there. All right. we have reached another river that you cannot rock hop across. So we must just ford it. So we're gonna go ahead and just get our feet wet because they're already wet anyway, and walk right across this thing. All right, Leo. All right, guys. I was going to record this, but I need to take the backpack off of Leo. There's some deep spots here, so I don't want the backpack going underwater, and I'm going to move the leash to his collar so that I can hold on to him, so we can get safely across this. All right, we made it across safely. That water is kind of like my shorts, thigh high. Yeah, it was up there, right up to my crotch. But Leo had to swim a little bit of it, but he's good now. He needed the good rinse. He was a dirty, dirty boy. I can't wait to get this dog groomed on a regular basis again. It's so ridiculous how dirty he gets out here. But it's also so amazing that as soon as his fur dries, it's completely clean again because nothing sticks to it. It's crazy how he can be all muddy at the end of the day, but as soon as he dries overnight, he's all fluffy again. All right, guys, we're getting closer and closer to the Kennebec. All right, we're a little less than a mile from the Kennebec River. Wonder how many people might be there waiting as the guy ferries them back and forth, or how many he carries across at one time. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, so I guess the last shelter there, if you get there in time, which I didn't, you can reserve a pancake breakfast the next morning at like a hunting camp that's right around the corner, and I didn't get a chance to do that. How you doing? Because we had to stop last night before we got there, but man, that would have been nice to have a big old pancake breakfast this morning. I think the dude like gives you like 12 pancakes per person, and then sausages and stuff like that. So man, that would have been really nice. I ran into one of the guys who had it. I was like, unfortunately I didn't get there in time, and you have to reserve your spot, and where I was camping at, it didn't have no signal, so I could have got up early and got there. But I didn't have any signal, so I couldn't let the guy know I was coming. All right. Almost to the Kennebec. Can't wait to show you guys the ferry. Alright guys, here we are at the famous Kennebec River crossing. You can see the river boatman is on the other side. He's got to come across here. I got to sign the release waiver, and yeah, he's going to come get me. So yeah, we'll be crossing soon. All right, we are in the canoe. Jeff is our guide back there. He's going to lead us, but I got to help him paddle, so I can't hold the camera the entire time. All right, I can only record the first second because that makes Jeff do all the work, but we're almost across already. Very, very quick trip. Well, that was awesome. Another iconic trail moment checked off the list. Crossed the Kennebec River in a canoe. And it was really cool because that was Jeff's first day. Not his first day in a canoe, obviously. He's a river guide. But it was his first day actually doing the AT crossings. So yeah, so he was pretty excited to be out here and doing it for people. So yeah, it was fantastic. So we got a nice little stroll here along the Kennebec for a little while. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can knock down these 21 miles today. I think we're already like 7 miles into it. It's only like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So yeah, we're moving good. We are moving good. All right, guys, here we go. Alright guys, it is 11 o'clock in the morning and we've already hit 10 miles. So we are cruising faster today than we were yesterday. And yesterday we had the big lows at the beginning of the day, so that obviously slowed us down a little bit. But so yeah, we are making good time. If I get to 21 miles and we're at that shelter and there's still a couple hours left of hiking to do, I might push on and try to make it a shorter day into Shaw's rather than leaving another 21 miles to go into Shaw's. But we'll just have to see how the rest of this day plays out. I'm going to stop soon and put some water in my ramen so that we can stop for lunch around noon. Maybe we'll be by this brook right here and we can take a little dip. Get a little 25-minute break in one of these cold streams. That would be nice. But until then, we're just going to keep on pushing. Here we go. All right, since we are 13 miles into our day and it's 12:30, I decided to take a little side trail to a place called Pleasant Pond. They have a little beach area down here. And we're going to have lunch, do some swimming, and then get back on the trail. But yeah, we are flying today as far as time goes. So 13 miles, 12:30. We're gonna get a lot of miles done again today. All right, look at this. Time to take a swim. You know I was getting in again. That was a nice way to break up the day. Got a little lunch, a little swimming 2 days in a row. Even got Leo to get in there. He needed it. He's been super dirty. We've also crossed a lot of creeks today, so he's actually been in the water a lot today. That was Pleasant Pond, and now we are climbing Pleasant Pond Mountain. So this is our only like real climb of the day, and it's not that big of a climb. I think it's like 2,500 feet or something like that. So, but after that, there's no real climb, and it's going to be flowy again. So when we get to the top of this mountain, we'll be at 15 miles already for the day. I just met a young man named Grape, who's heading south, and asked him if he was Sobo. He said nope. He said he summited a few days ago and didn't want to go home. So he's now yo-yo. He hiked north all the way to Katahdin and decided he wasn't done. So turned around, started heading south. Pretty cool. I'm not doing that, however. I am going home. Don't get me wrong, a yo-yo would be cool, but I'm not doing it. My wife's coming. I'm gonna spend a lot of time with her. And I'm gonna be done with this trail. At least for now. So, all right, I'll show you what we see at the top of Pleasant Pond Mountain when we get up there. A lot of roots, so I gotta put this camera away. Roots are super slippery. We have reached the top of Pleasant Pond Mountain. I can tell you this, the pond was more pleasant than the mountain was. All right, time to keep on climbing. Now we're going down. We are 17.5 miles into the day. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon, and I am tired. There's a nice spongy spot right here beside the trail, so I decided to take a seat and get off my feet for 5 minutes before I keep pushing. We're at another 5 miles to go to the designated site for tonight. I think I was trying to push past that, but I don't know. I think I'm going to stop. But that's also going to leave me 22 miles the next day to get to, where are we going? Shaw's. Which is going to be a long day to get to Shaw's. Been going through a lot of like emotions today, knowing that this is the last week that we'll be out here, but also the emotions knowing that I get to see my wife every day. The excitement of being able to touch that sign, but also the excitement of being done and going home. So a lot of ups and downs emotional wise, but still got a lot to do today. Need to finish the day out. Alright, I'm gonna rest up for one more minute and then we're gonna head out. Alright guys, got a little bit less than 3 miles to do for the day. That's going to put us at 22 and a half, and we're going to stop at the shelter. I've already made that decision. I'm just beat. Yesterday, oh yeah, the updated mileage on yesterday, I actually finished with 24.2. The 23.8 was the original plan, but I actually went a little bit beyond that. So it's 24.2 yesterday, and we're gonna have 22 and a half today and another 22 and a half tomorrow. So I'm gonna take advantage of getting into camp early tonight, because I've been hiking till like 7, 8 o'clock almost every single day. So I'm gonna get some rest at the beautiful lake. Just drop that onto a road. So yeah, that's the plan for now. My feet are dragging. I'm not moving like I was earlier in the day. I was kind of speedy, and now I got no juice left. So we're just gonna trickle our way into camp and try to get some rest tonight and get into Shaw's tomorrow. All right, this is probably going to be the biggest river crossing that we happen to do by foot. We got to get across this thing. Let me show you. We came from the road there, and this is the trail, and basically it turns into water right there. Come here, Leo, we're going this way. And yeah, that's the river crossing. So the trail is on the other side of that. So we gotta get across this here and keep everything dry. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Everything but my feet, obviously. Alright, I'm not gonna have the camera out during this. I need to get across safely. And I'm gonna have to pack Leo's pack up so it doesn't get soaking wet. Oh, we just made it across. Nothing got wet except for, I mean, me and Leo's legs. And Leo's a lot of his body, but I got him across safely. That's the most important thing. His backpack is on me. I unbuckled everything in case I fall. You know, I'd rather lose my gear than my life. So yeah, but we made it. We made it. That was sketchy. That was the sketchiest crossing I've done so far. All right, now we gotta find this trail. Alright, we made it to the Bald Brook Mountain Lean-To. 22.5 miles a day. 6 o'clock right now. So we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop and we're gonna set up in the shelter. Beautiful brook right in front of it. And We're gonna get some food in our bellies. Alright, I'll show you when we get up there. Alright guys, we made it to camp. I'm getting everything set up now. Leo just got done eating and I have to eat myself. So we're gonna do that and then we're gonna climb into bed and get a good night's rest and knock out 22 miles into Monson tomorrow at the Shaws. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.